Hello, friend, and welcome to Welcome Wednesday. My name is Travis Norville. I use he, him pronouns. I'm the pastor of this wonderful congregation. And so on behalf of all those who call this place their spiritual home, welcome, and thanks for spending a few minutes of your day with us in this time. Okay, a few things. So first off, I just want to talk about the hat. So I love this hat. But when I was in Boston, I was eating at this wonderful little family-owned Italian restaurant. And the conversation was so good, and the tiramisu was amazing, and we left, and I forgot my hat there. So when I got home on Sunday evening, I called the place, and the guy answered the phone, and I said, hey, I didn't say it like that, I said like, hello. Hey, look, man, I had a great dinner there on Saturday night, but I left my hat there. He's like, oh, yeah. He goes, let me see what I got. He said, is it a green plaid hat, Boston Scally with the Slancha version, medium large? And I said, yeah, that's it. It's like, no, I haven't seen it at all. It's like, oh, come on, man. And he said, yeah, I'm going to hold it for a week, and then if you're not here by then, we're going to give it away. I was like, well, here's the problem, man. I live in Minneapolis, and I'm not going to be there, and I even asked some friends of mine when I was preaching at Old Cambridge Baptist, I even said, hey, does anybody live near Canton? And could they stop by and pick my hat up? And they all just kind of laughed. So the guy said, I'll tell you what, give me your address when I'm around. When I'm at the post office this week, I'll do it. I'll drop it off. I was like, okay. I said, well, just let me know what it is. I'll pay for the postage. Nope, no big deal. So he took my phone number. He texted me a picture of the receipt so I could track the package. It arrived. I wrote him back and said, hey, I got the thing. I got my hat and thanked him for it. And then I wrote a little story about it on Facebook. Now here's the great part of it. At least 5 people who live in the area said, man, I got to check that place out. I love tiramisu, or I love homemade pasta, or meatballs are my favorite. That's the kind of stuff when we talk about church renewal. You know, there's a lot of things that we can do, but our biggest part is we just want people saying good things about us. And I hope that you are saying good things about Judson Church. I had talked with a couple of people on Sunday, the first time being here, and the words they had just made my heart melt. They said, the experience of joy from start to finish was there the whole time. And that takes a lot of cultivation. And I'm glad that when people are here, they experience some joy, or they experience welcome, or they experience a time of feeling centered and being who they're called to be, or they feel challenged by the issues of the day, and this is how we respond out of love and out of compassion. Those are all the things we're hoping for, and just glad those things kind of happen. So when we talk about these things, hey, I'm just asking you to say good things about Judson Church. You may not be able to give a dime to the church, or you may never want us to have your address, or do you just want to remain anonymous? That's fine. Just say good things about us. That's all we ask. Okay, now that the hat story's out of the way, let's talk about pledges. Hey, 81 pledges, 8 are new. $239,478 have been pledged for the 2024-25 year, so that's fantastic. Plus, if you notice, I have this plus 5,000. So an anonymous donor gave a $5,000 check, came in the other day. Now, is that a person? Is that a household? Is that a organization or a business, a nonprofit? I don't know. It's just anonymous. But on behalf of the church council, we shared this last night. We just want to say thank you to whoever you are, and for your reasons of giving. I don't know, but I'm just thankful for it, and know that your generosity is being recorded, and we are thankful for that, sharing a part of your, part of your treasure with us. I share that because, when good things are happening at a faith community, people respond, and I feel that that's part of that, the good stuff that's going on here. It's good stuff with pledges. Hey, we surpassed the number of pledges last year, and we surpassed the number, the total number pledged, the dollar figure. That includes people moving away, that includes deaths, that includes some major losses that we had, and yet we were still able to supersede what we had last year. And that's a big deal because in this environment, church life, that's a big deal, and that should be celebrated. And that needs to be lifted up. And I just want to say again, thanks to everybody for your generosity in all of this. You know, another good thing, we had a college student reach out and say, I have a few hours this year, I'd like to volunteer at the church. You know, another good sign of things happen that people want to be a part of, so excited about that. Okay, what are the things we else got to talk about? Hey, if you haven't got your pledge card in yet, know that we were always taking pledge cards throughout the year. It's not that the pledge season ends. Actually, I see us continue to grow and expand our donor base and expand our pledges. So that's going to be happening all year. But if you haven't turned this in, please do so as soon as possible. You know, the May 19th is the annual meeting, and we vote on the budget. So this gives us a good idea of where we should be and what will be happening. Now, we know that, you know, I knew that this year would be a tough year. This may be our toughest year because, you know, this is a year when all nonprofits did not receive any of the, you know, government funding. It was also the year for, I think, for nonprofits and also for like churches, people that had been giving, but are they going to continue to give? They were giving through COVID, but, you know, maybe disassociated from the organization or maybe not feeling this is what they want to do anymore. Would they continue to give? And yes, people continue to give. Most even increased their giving. So these are big things going on, and I want to make sure that we are lifting those up and celebrating them, because those are all gigantic things. Let's say little things we could talk about. We got grad parties coming up on June 2nd. On Sunday, we're going to have the graduates here, and we're going to give them our charge and wisdom and blessing. We've got some sign-ups. Want to make sure we do. Hey, what about that second Amtrak, the Borealis line that'll be running from St. Paul to Chicago now? I'm pretty excited about that. Hey, the gardeners were here today, outside making the grounds look great. So thanks for all the team that was here. They did great work. It looked wonderful. Those things. Hey, the Timberwolves. What about that streak starting off the playoffs? I didn't expect that. Good to see the Twins. Good to see the women's hockey. Just good things going on. So hope you're a part of it somehow. What do you want to do this summer? We got plenty of things to do this summer. I got a whole list of bike rides and trips to restaurants and breweries and concerts. We're going to be doing all those this summer. So be on the lookout for all those. But things that are coming up, I want you to sign up for. Hey, the Sacred Sites Tour. This is May 18th from 9 to 3. We're going to meet here. The bus is going to take us over to the Sacred Sites. Cost is $20 per person. It's going to be led by Reverend Jim Bear Jacobs from the Minnesota Council of Churches. We have 2 spots left. One person had to back out. They already paid for their ticket, so this would be a gift ticket. So maybe you want to, there's 2 people you want to invite, please invite them. Or if you're listening to this, you're like, hey, I'd like to go. And maybe you'd like to invite a friend. Hey, we got room. We got space for 2. Call the church office, 612-822-0649. You can email Eileen, also at the office at info@judsonchurch.org. That's coming up. Other big sign-up sheet is our summer music. So in the summertime, the choir goes on hiatus. They take a sabbatical. And we have different people from the community sign up and provide the music during the summer. So we'd love for you to volunteer and do this. And lastly, the sign-up sheet is the Golden Valley Pride, which festival will take place on Saturday, June 8th from noon to 6. We've got a couple of spots left for you to sign up and help out. So if you'd like to, again, just call the church office or email Eileen that you will be able to do that. Same with the pledge card. You can just email your amount in or call the church, and Eileen will take that down. I mentioned the meeting. If you haven't been asked or thought about maybe joining one of the committees, we have this sheet I've been passing around, Opportunities at Judson. There'll be a link of it in the email. Please take a gander at that. And then lastly, I think I'll just mention the sign out front. The message this week is, it's not our job to fix, change, or judge you. Our job is to love you. That's the message I just want you to take. And when you think about other people in your life and your neighbors, and I think it's a positive thing to say about this church, we're not here to fix, judge, or change you. We're just here to love. and we're going to let the love that we all experience and the love that we share do its work on other people. We trust that work, doing its work on other people. It takes them to a higher place, and we're going to trust that. Okay, friends, have a great day. Enjoy the wonderful weather, and see you on Sunday.